The Safe Schools program. What is it really teaching Australian kids? One of my children recently came home and told me about an activity that she was required to do at her school. Shocked at what she told me, I confronted the school's principal. The following is a recording of our conversation.
Another thing that I wanted to raise with you, and this is quite disturbing. When Camp Birragai was cancelled last year, it's my belief that you went to the junior campus and you ran an activity with some of the, the 9, 10-year-old children down there.
Yep.
One of the children has told me that you gave them newspaper and sticky tape, put them into mixed groups, and instructed them to dress up as he princesses and she princesses. Is that true?
My wording was, so there was a scenario that they had to dress up as Cinderella for the ball. I think my wording was it could be Cinderfella or Cinderella.
So you're basically pushing a gender neutral, well, not in a gender neutral, you're asking children to identify as a different gender.
No, I didn't ask anyone to identify as a different gender. I was indicating and made it clear that it didn't have to be a girl in your group that you dressed up. It could be a boy. It could be anybody dressed up in any way. So it could be Cinderella or Cinderfella.
You don't think that's wrong?
No, I don't.
Wow, that's that's just part of this whole Safe Schools program that was written by a communist and a pedophile sympathiser.
Communist and pedophile.
Yeah, look them up. Ros Ward has clearly stated that she would like to replace the Australian flag over Parliament House with the communist flag. And Professor Gary Dowsett has written a number of articles and lots of literature expressing his willingness to accept the pedophilic community into the homosexual community, and that people should have the right to love whoever they like.
So
check it out.
School framework. Is that what you're talking about, the Safe School framework?
Well, they're the two co-founders of it, yes. Ros Ward.
The Safe School framework isn't something that has made a decision to adopt. That's ACT government has done that.
Well, I just think it's appalling that you're asking.
But that's actually not why. That's not why I said Cinderella or Cinderfella. The reason I said that is because in their groups, I wanted them to see that it could be a boy or a girl that they prepared for the
That dressed up as a girl.
No, but they dressed up for the ball. Some of them were dressed up as boys.
Cinderfella would be a boy dressing up as a girl, wouldn't it?
Well, only if they dressed Cinderfella as a girl.
Which is kind of the outcome of the exercise by the sound of it. I mean,
No. Some of them had
bizarre.
pants on. I mean, it was non-gender.
I hope they had pants on. Jesus.
What is the Safe Schools program teaching your kids? Make sure you check us out on Facebook. Stand Up for Australia.